I hope that your day's been wonderful. It's beautiful here. Let me show y'all. Look at this. Look at that. Look at it. Do you see it? Yes! Sunlight, source of energy. Vitamin D, and your cells are doing cellular things. Okay, so yeah, it's been a little bit of time since I've filmed, and that's just kind of how life goes. There's a lot going on. Quick announcement: this YouTube channel, even though it says INFX TV because it was me and David, but we are no longer together, so it's just me. So you guys will not be seeing videos with both of us or of him, I'm sorry to say, but life goes on, and here we are. So just wanted to put that out there. Back to this video. This is going to be about my experience with extroverted intuition and kind of trying to explain what it is like. A lot of times I'm not quite sure what it's like because I'm so, like, it's automatic. But I have had specific experiences where I've had to describe, or I've described something to another person, or someone has asked me, oh, how did you do this? Or, oh, how do you know this? And I've realized that, like, it's weird. The way that I gather information is odd, very indirect. So, extroverted intuition is not linear. It's not straightforward. It can give you straightforward information, but it doesn't do it in a straightforward way. An example of this is how I find parallel parking open spots. My experience in a car with an INFJ, and I'm driving, and I spot all of these open spot here, open spot here, open spot here, and he was like, oh my god, like, literally, like, how are you finding all these faster than I am? Like, this is crazy. And the first thing in my head was like, oh, well, I'm looking at the shadows. I'm looking for basically a lack of shadow in the pattern of continual car shadows, right? And of course, like, a light has to be a certain way for this to work and whatever, but it just was in this particular example. For me, it was just, like, so obvious. Like, yeah, so I can't look ahead and have that, like, the physical raw data of seeing a car because of the angles at which, like, I am driving relative to, like, the cars, right? But I can see the shadows because they extend out. So that is all the information I need. Anyway, that was like a novel concept to this person. And I just thought that was interesting. I look for other things to show me concrete data, I guess. Okay, second example. I was telling someone about my experience driving up mountains in North Carolina, and I realized how I remembered going through the mountains, like going up and up and up, was that the image I had in my head was of my dad shifting gears in the car. So we were on, like, spring break, renting this cabin in North Carolina mountains, and I remember watching him shift the gear to ease up the roads. I don't remember, like, looking outside and being like, oh, we're clearly on a mountain, like, you can look over there and, like, see the incline of the frickin' land. It was like, no, I just knew it because my dad was changing gear. Like, that's my memory of, like, how I knew I was going up and up and up. Which is also just super, like, indirect and odd. And I'm wondering if anybody else experiences extroverted intuition this way. I feel like I could sum up using extroverted intuition as like, did you see that bug? Always, me and the bugs, they love me. It's getting information indirectly. It's making a conclusion about something by looking at other things. Like, okay, here's like a wonky example. You could tell that trees have leaves on them. You could say, oh wow, it's really spring now. Because you would notice, like, so say it rains. You could, extroverted intuition might conclude, oh, it's spring, this tree is full of big leaves, because it looks at the ground and sees a dry spot. Like under the tree, it's dry. So it knows the leaves must be big and out, right? Because the rain did not make it to the ground. And if the ground was wet, then the leaves wouldn't be big on the trees, and it wouldn't be spring, it wouldn't be summer, it wouldn't be warm. Okay, so that's like a really weird example because, I mean, I don't know, maybe some people do that. But to be real, like, it is stuff like that, where making a conclusion about something without directly looking at it. You're looking at the things around it and other weird ways it interacts with the world, and ideas and conclusions about that thing. It's very weird. Well, I mean, it's not weird to me, but I understand that it's weird when I like talk to other people who don't use it or who ask me questions about it. So, and this is like, you know, I'm not any dom. I'm a FI dom. Oh, there's the police. They're coming this. Oh God. Act natural. Do you want to be in my video? Bye. Do you wanna be in my video? Then, I mean, there's all kinds of other things to do with extroverted intuition, like doing slipping in and out of random characters, being goofy, I don't know. Leave me a comment. Ask me a question. Talk to each other. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. And if you like this, subscribe if you want to. I'll see you guys in my next video, hopefully soon. Bye. It's hard to talk. There's a lot of people at the perk. As it should be. No stars. It's been rainy as hell. Oh, sorry, I'm out of the frame. I need to be more self-aware. God. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not sick. I'm serious. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm like really healthy. I just have like a weird thing. Like, you know, phlegm. Oh, my thing's vibrating.